Hey everyone, Foxglow back again with part 2 of my Alpha series on EVE Online. As you can see, I've created a female character, got a name Venus Moonwalker. So let's get in and we're going to do the tutorial. So let's enter game. Would you like to do the tutorial? Yeah.
New Eden, a universe brimming with possibility and rife with adventure. Only the most intrepid capsuleers can conquer its many wonders. Do you have what it takes to become one with the machine? To explore the far reaches of space, carving out a name for yourself among the stars. To become a titan of industry, amassing wealth, power, and prestige as you rise above your rivals. Or to prove your worth in combat, cementing new alliances and vanquishing your foes on your path to glory. For the rare few, immortality awaits. With AIR's Capsuleer training program, you become the architect of your own destiny.
Greetings, Captain. I am Aura, your AI companion. I am here to help you find your way through New Eden. Welcome to the first day of your new life as a Capsuleer. I am now transferring your pod into a ship, provided by AIR as part of your Captain, an unidentified communicate. Vectoring escape route. Evacuation sequence initiated. Station hull integrity compromised.
And there's your pod.
Captain, this cloning facility was attacked before your capsule could be inserted into a ship. I initiated our evacuation sequence before we reached the hangar to avoid certain death. No need to thank me.
She's so cool.
This baptism by fire is certainly not what AIR had planned for your first day in a pod. Rest assured, I am here to help. I'm unable to identify our attackers, but they are not currently targeting our capsule. This gives us time to locate a ship. Your pod may be able to fly through space, but, like all capsules, it is unarmed. A proper ship comes with proper weaponry. We must scan the debris for a space-worthy vessel.
Okay, before we go on any further into the tutorial, I just want to say that if you are at the end of this, or if you've never played it before and you've got a Steam account, do not buy, or well, you not have to buy, it's free, but do not use Steam to download this game. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with Steam, but there is a problem within game in Steam. If, for instance, later on in the game, if you start playing for free and you decide that you want to go Amiga, trying to get Amiga through Steam is sometimes problematic in the fact that you don't get it straight away. It sometimes takes a few days for Steam to contact TCP and get your Amiga accounts sorted out. I've had no experience of this myself because I don't have the game on Steam. It is currently, I've always used CCP's website. I've got a link to the website where you can download the game and create an account on their website. That's my advice. You don't have to take it. I mean, there are people that play on Steam, I think, probably think it's okay, but there is some instances where it's problematic. Number one is changing from Alpha to Omega later on in the game if you want to stay with it and pay a subscription, or to get Plex within game by using real life money, because you can buy Plex with real life money if you want to do that, because that's a way of getting some ISK in game, is to buy some Plex. Again, if you use Steam, you don't always get it immediately you ask for it. You have to wait a few days for it. This is what I've heard when I've seen people in the chat on when you're within game. So my advice would be go directly to the CCP site. Anyway, right, that's out the way. That's my advice. You can take it or leave it, but I would never have a Steam account with this game. Use the actual CCP website to download the game. Anyway, let's get on. Hold down the left mouse button and look around.
Now, let's get a better look at our surroundings.
So we want to zoom in and zoom out.
There is a ship still capable of flight. An Astero, no less. A fine ship indeed.
Click on the ship.
I have highlighted the navigation section of your display. Use it to approach the ship.
Okay, so that's this one up there. Approach. Click it. You can press Q and then click on the ship itself and you'll approach it. Or double click on the ship and you'll approach it.
Now.
Okay, now we're close enough, we can board it. And we're in the Astero. It's quite a nice looking ship, but you won't be keeping it.
Our shields took significant damage in the attack.
Next.
The armor is also in need of repair.
Next.
I believe the appropriate idiom for this situation is, we're screwed.
That's so cool. This is so cool.
Fortunately, the cavalry has arrived. Ships bearing air transponders are approaching our location.
This is Balin Ferris, Commander of Air Security. All ships evacuating this cloning facility are advised to rendezvous at emergency coordinates.
Continue.
Several thousand civilians appear to have survived the attack. Let us make haste and join the fleet Commander Ferris is organizing. Your overview will display the ships in your vicinity.
So we've got to click on that one and go towards, and he'll repair our ship.
Captain, your vessel looks like it's seen better days. I'll repair you once you're in range.
Commander Ferris, were you able to determine the identity of our attackers?
Negative, Aura. Their transponders were cloaked and their hulls lacked any identifying information.
All the blue
I'd wager
icons
this
are
was an act
friendly
of corporate
ships.
espionage turned violent. There are a lot of people in New Eden who want to get their hands on Air's technology, whatever the cost.
Thanks to Commander Ferris's repairs, our ship is almost as good as new. At his command, we will proceed to the emergency coordinates.
So he'll take us into warp. Got to press continue though.
All ships enter warp formation.
Warp drive active.
You use the left mouse button to look around and the middle mouse button to zoom in and out.
We've now arrived at Air's designated emergency evacuation zone. We'll be safe here while we regroup.
Next.
A spot well chosen. This location's cosmic abnormalities will mask our warp signatures from detection.
Next.
But our appreciation of New Eden's natural wonders will have to wait.
Captain, I could use your help. My sensors are picking up a strange signal nearby, but my forces are stretched thin defending the civilian fleet.
So that's the icon there. To click on it, or you can click on it here, it doesn't make any difference. They want us to approach it, so click on that and go next.
The cosmic storm likes to play with...
That's because I clicked the approach. So cut his speech off a bit, so stop doing that.
Initiating scan of unidentified signal. Captain, hostiles inbound.
Well, come on in, where are they?
We have to defend those unarmed civilian transports. All ships equipped for combat, form up around me.
So click on him and select orbit.
My sensors indicate that these are the same ships that attacked the cloning facility.
Lots of them.
Several frigates are breaking away from the pack. They're targeting those civilian ships.
This will be your first combat experience as a capsuleer. Time to show these hostiles what you're truly made of.
So click the one we want in the overview. Orbit enemy.
We're too far away, Captain. Thankfully, our ship is equipped with a module that will boost our speed.
Which is this one, the afterburner. So we click on that.
We're now within range. Lock your target.
So we lock it.
Target lock confirmed. Time to hit them where it hurts.
So what I would do is group all the weapons. So we get both weapons and then click it. And we're shooting.
That's it, Captain. Let him have it.
Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser this time. It's larger and better armed than those frigates. What an exhilarating way to test your combat abilities.
Continue.
That cruiser is traveling fast. At its current speed, it will reach the civilian transports before we do. Use your stasis webifier to slow them down.
Orbit enemy. There's the hostile cruiser in front of us, look. Can't target it yet, it's too far. We've got our burn again, so we're going as fast as we can. No, it's actually quicker to approach it, but...
We must lock our target.
No, let's lock it. Then we got to web it, I think. Within 10 kilometers.
Now's your chance. Activate the webifier.
There we go. Web it.
They're trapped in our web, Captain.
Fire away.
Eliminate them.
Normally you press F1, but for some reason it doesn't work in the tutorial, so you have to click on the gun. And we're getting repaired by our friendly neighbour. Not doing much damage, are we? Look. 7, 4. The civilian weapons are crap.
Good job, Captain. You've got potential. Shit. 2 battleships breaking away from the enemy fleet. They're stopping the last civilian transport from warping away. Watch your 6, Captain. They're bigger and badder than anything you've fought before.
Next.
Captain, we can use electronic countermeasures, ECM, to break the battleship's lock on the civilian
That's
transport. Doing so means the battleship will be able to target only one thing. Us. There is no other way to save those civilians. They are not capsuleers like you. Their deaths will be final. Yours will be a learning experience.
Continue. That's it, so we click on that one. Orbit the enemy.
We'll do what we can to keep the other hostiles off your back, Captain. Focus on your target.
Select one of the battleships, which we've done. Target it, which we've done.
Once we deploy the ECM, the battleship will begin firing upon us. Remember, you will have a fresh clone waiting for you once your current body is violently destroyed. Engage the ECM now.
Got him.
That's it. The final group of civilians has escaped.
Shoot him as well.
You've done good, Captain.
Not that we can do much. Web him? Why not
We're
web
taking
him?
heavy fire, Commander
Yeah,
Ferris.
we've got web him as well.
Once our ship is destroyed, the pod will soon follow. According to my calculations, our destruction is 99.99% certain.
No, we're webbed as well. We're scrambled, see? Webbed and scrambled. We can't go anywhere. We're gonna die.
Damn it! These bastards have me pinned down. I won't be able to reach you in time.
You fought well today, Captain. This is a warrior's death. Luckily for you, it will...
Got to be cut off there. Pod's gone.
You are a capsuleer. For you, death is not an end. It is simply the beginning of a new adventure. As always, I will see you on the other side. Welcome back to the world of the living, Captain. I hope your death was not too uncomfortable. Your neural data has been transferred to a fresh clone body. But before you stretch your new legs, someone very important would like to meet you.
Next.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Vesper Calatrix, Air's Vice President of Operations. Commander Ferris spoke highly of your courage under fire. You went out with quite the bang. Since your ship was destroyed in a blaze of glory, Air would like to provide you with a new one.
Continue.
I will enable your station services panel so that you may board the ship provided to you by Air.
See, that's like they provided the Corvette so we can board it. And there she is, the Galenti Corvette.
Your next adventure will hopefully prove less explosive. We have a lead on who attacked the cloning facility, and we want you to follow up on it. Considering your recent experience, you're the perfect pilot for the job. I've sent you a module that will help you on the next leg of your journey.
Continue.
Captain, you can access objects currently stored at the station at which you are docked from your item hangar.
Which is that one? Item unseen.
A mining laser upgrade. A curious choice, Miss Calatrix. How will a mining module help our investigation?
Next.
One of our agents in the field has intercepted a strange signal at one of our mining sites, but we're having trouble locating its source. We want you to investigate the signal, but if we're being watched, and I suspect we are, we don't want anyone to know we're onto them. You'll look just like another member of the mining fleet.
Continue.
Duly noted, Miss Calatrix. Captain, you can fit the module to your ship by accessing the fitting window from the Neocom.
That's the Neocom fitting room window. There is a shortcut to it. Pressing Alt and F.
Let's fit your new module
We'll bring it
in a
up.
free slot.
So we grab that, put it into the free slot like she wants.
Now, bring the module online.
Oh, we can't because we ain't got the
It
skill.
appears you do not currently possess the skill necessary to use this module. Hardly surprising. You still have much to learn.
Continue.
Please direct your attention to the icon on the display that I have highlighted for you. You can add the missing skill to your training queue here.
So just add to queue.
Now, access the skill window from the Neocom.
And that's this one up here. And again, the shortcut to that is Alt X, as you can see. But let's click on it.
Skills are essential for all capsuleers in New Eden, as they serve as the primary measurement of one's growth. A more highly skilled pilot will be most formidable indeed.
Continue.
Training a new skill takes time, as the neural pathways of your brain are rewired. The complexity of this rewiring can be measured through skill points. You have enough unallocated skill points to train the required skill.
So they've
Do
given us
so
some.
now.
They've given us some free skill points, so we can train this up straight away. So apply the skill points.
Now, all you have to do is confirm that you wish to use those skill points.
So just confirm that.
The training required
that's
for your
trained.
new module is complete. Your skill queue is now empty.
Close.
I should point out that you can train skills while doing other things. It's a good strategy to always have something training. I guarantee other capsuleers will be doing just that. We wouldn't want you to fall behind your peers, would we?
Continue.
To that end, I've sent the Air skill plan to your AI. Normally, you would have received it as part of your capsuleer training program starter package, but your training was violently disrupted, to say the least.
Okay, so if we click on that.
Miss Calatrix's advice is sound. You should always have a skill in training. Let's start with this new one, and may it be the first of many.
So you can start training it. They're giving us some free skill books. Start
The more
training.
skills you acquire, the stronger you'll be. As you continue to grow as a capsuleer, you can adjust your skill acquisition to achieve your desired goals.
Continue.
Now, close the windows crowding your screen. It would be rather comical if you failed to see a threat hurtling right towards us because of an untidy display.
Okay, so make sure before you leave this that you click on it and you train, because it's leaving it as though it's not training. So you train it. Oh sugar, what's going on here? Oh yeah, I know what's happened here. Because I started another character off, and I started it as downtime went, and I started a training, so I've got to cancel that. The only way I'm going to do that, let's leave. I'll do that in a minute after this. This is going to mess it up.
Let us online your mining laser upgrade, now that you have the necessary skill to use it. You can do this from the fitting window.
Okay.
Turn the module online. Well done, Captain. You can now close the fitting window.
Looks like you're ready to roll, Captain. Our agent will rendezvous with you at the mining site. Keep your eyes open and watch your six.
Okay.
This is New Eden, after all. You never know what danger is lurking around the next Stargate.
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence. I suspect something nefarious might be occurring at the air mining site. Undock from the station so we can begin our journey there.
Okay, what I'm going to do is log off.
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence. I suspect something nefarious might be occurring at the air mining site.
So we're logging off. I need to stop the training on that other character. Alright, let's not do that for the moment. See, I did the same. And this is, where are we? Venus. We'll click on Cindy,
Connect.
because I'm deleting her. It messed up because while I was recording.
Shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
That's it. Let's stop her training. Oh, I can't. Come on, I want to.
The fact that the wreck is
No, now I
isolated
can.
leads me to
I need
believe
to
that the
stop our
Grumio was
training.
sent to this location to serve as a scout ship.
Okay, no sticks. So now I should be able to go back to the other one because I need to get rid of this one. Log off safely.
The fact that the wreck is isolated leads me to believe that the Grumio was sent to this location to serve as a scout ship.
Aboard. No one. Let's just log off. Skip tutorial. Okay, now I can log off. I should be able to log off. Ah. Oh, what a pain. Yeah, I had to start again because we're halfway through the tutorial and it messed up. So, come on. You need to have a skill training. So I need to get that running, so that's why I stopped this one. Okay, I'll explain all this later. Right, I want to get rid of her. Yes. After 10 hours, okay? Let's go back to Venus.
Looks like you're ready to roll, Captain. Our agent will rendezvous with you at the mining site. Keep your
Okay.
eyes open and watch your six.
Now we should be
This
able
is
to
New
train.
Eden, after all. You never know what danger is lurking around the next
Let's go.
Stargate.
Always make sure you got one in training, so now that I've got that training, we can carry on. So what I would suggest here is put this in floating mode. So you've got the window floating like that. And we've got to close that. Next.
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence. I suspect something nefarious might be occurring at the air mining site. Undock from the station so we can begin our journey there.
I didn't realise when I started recording the previous one, it was just before downtime. So if you in the middle of a mission and downtime happens, it could balk the mission. So I started again, as you see.
Captain, I have run several scenarios that could explain the mystery signal Air discovered at the mining site. According to my calculations, the probability that the situation is unrelated to the attack on the cloning facility is exceptionally small. 1 in 37 million to be exact. Let us make haste and walk to the site immediately.
So we walk that one.
Warp drive active.
Now the overview is a little bit complex to understand to start with, but I'm not very good at explaining that, but there are so many videos online explaining how to use the overview. I use a very simple one. At the moment I can't use it until we're out of the tutorial. But this is the
The
basic
scale of Air's
default
mining
one.
operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation. They must be remarkably well funded. It is little wonder that Miss Calatrix would suspect espionage. Further speculation will have to wait. We're being hailed by that orca.
You must be the fresh meat Vesper told me to expect. Elias Pelton's a name, mining's a game. But you're not just here to mine, are you?
We're here to assist in any way we can with locating the source of the unusual signal you've intercepted.
Next.
Unusual's one way of putting it. Pain in my ass is another. The signal's bouncing around these asteroids like a Fetto hopped up on a bad booster. Can't get a lock on its source with all these rocks in the way.
Miss Calatrix has outfitted us with a mining laser upgrade that should clear several of those rocks away.
Good old Vesper, always 10 steps ahead. Now, let's put that bad boy to use.
Access the mining tab, which is that one.
Best way to blend in is by getting your hands dirty with the crew. Some miners fly solo, but a project this big isn't exactly a one-man show. Sometimes the only way to get shit done is with a fleet. I bet this is the first time you mined with a crew. No offense or anything, you've just got that shiny new pod smell on you.
If your competence matches your confidence, we are in good hands indeed, Mr.
Please, call me Elias. Mr. Peltonen makes me feel like an old man. My old man, specifically. Miserable son of a bitch. Just about spat in my face when I left his crusty old Caldari corp to make my own way.
Quicker.
Sincerest apologies, Elias. Our first name basis shall commence immediately.
Good. I like to keep things informal here. It keeps morale up. This crew's full of people like me, following the siren song of sweet, sweet independence. Doesn't hurt that the money's good, too.
Once we get within 10 kilometers, we can use our civilian miner.
Captain, we're now within range of the asteroid. We should stop here.
Here we are. You ready to rock?
Now is the time to activate your miner module, Captain. The length of the module's
That's it, we're mining.
There's something spectacular about a fresh asteroid, isn't there? Play your cards right and that giant hunk of rock becomes a giant pile of riches.
You can view your very own pile of rocks, as Elias puts it, in your cargo hold. It's actually ore, not rocks. But I assume Elias is resorting to basic linguistic wordplay. A very human tendency.
Alright, so click on inventory.
It might not look like much,
There we go.
but that's not just a pile of ore. It's a pile of possibilities. You can sell it, refine it, trade it. The choice is yours. Now, time to quit ogling your inventory. This asteroid's almost dry.
Okay. It's not dry yet. There it goes.
Harvesting resources is one of the best ways to earn money in New Eden. And if you're gonna make it as a capsuleer, the one thing you gotta know is that money is king. Hell, with enough ISK, you'll be able to buy yourself a sweet ride like that venture over there.
We get it if we can get that for free.
That's
Don't have to
one
pay
down.
it.
And now, on to the next.
Alright, let's click on that one.
Follow me, Captain, and stick close. This asteroid field can...
It's well worth doing the tutorial. Gives you the basic understandings of everything. So once we're within 10 kilometers, I don't know what's the distance. There we go, lock it. The quick way to stop the ship when you're in range is hit control and space at the same time. So control space
Just
will
like that
stop the
last
ship.
asteroid. Once you've got your target in your sights...
That's it, it's in our sight.
Looks like you're a natural at this.
Absolutely.
Keep it up, and Vesper will be offering you my job soon.
Oh, I doubt
Elias,
it.
are there any words of wisdom you find particularly valuable for new miners?
Oh, man, where to start? First off, you gotta know the difference between raw ore and refined minerals. What we're doing right now is mining ore in its raw state. For someone just learning the ropes, selling that ore is the quickest way to make ISK. But you can also reprocess ore into minerals. Take titanium, for example. You can't find that stuff in the wild. You've got to get your hands on some raw ore, like Veldspar, and then refine it into titanium. You can sell those minerals or use them to build your own ships or equipment. You can find refineries at most stations. Experienced miners get way more efficient yields from their ore. So that's something you can work towards.
The asteroid is depleted. Another asteroid successfully depleted.
So let's
The
go to
signal.
this one.
We better close in on that rock, then.
That's soon. We're running our afterburner as well. Albeit it's all civilian stuff, except for that. The mining laser upgrade is a normal Tech 1 one, but these three are civilian, which are pretty crap. We need to get proper things on later on. But we'll all go through all that later. Alright, can we lock onto it yet? Yep. Once we get within 10 kilometers, hit control and space and you stop. Because we can only mine when we're 10 kilometers away.
The signal is exceptionally strong in this location.
Hit
Let's
stop.
stop this.
You can
Turn
break
the
this
engine
baby
off.
apart using your civilian miner.
There we go.
Just like that. We can whittle away at this asteroid without damaging whatever's broadcasting that signal.
Yeah, I never used to have tutorial years ago. It's well worth doing, like I said. Asteroid belt remnants. It's a training area.
Holy shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
There we go. This is the part where it went haywire on the last one when I did the first one. Because
The signal source appears to be that wrecked
the
frigate.
system went down.
This particular model is a Dramiel. Most notably, it bears a striking resemblance to the ships that attacked the cloning facility. The fact that the wreck is isolated leads me to believe that the Dramiel was sent to this location to serve as a scout ship.
So we need to go towards
Well,
it.
we're not going to get any solid answers all the way over here. Let's move in.
Get there a bit quicker. You've got to be quite close to it to be able to pick up what's inside. It's about 1,500 meters, something like that. And that's what that case up there is for, open cargo. I should show
The
you.
signal
Here we
is
go.
strongest in the vicinity of the Dramiel's cargo hold.
To open.
I do love the feeling of striking gold. Go and grab whatever it is.
So loot all. That's now in our cargo
It
hold.
appears to be a black box, a device designed to survive the destruction of the vessel carrying it. Such boxes can be used to record vital flight data, but also to store valuable items.
That's nice and all, but can you open it?
Negative, Elias. Captain, the box is protected by multiple layers of encryption. While it's theoretically possible to hack into such a container, you will need significantly more training in that skill before attempting such a feat.
Don't think it's safe to crack it open here anyway. Where there's smoke, there's fire. One scout ship might mean they got friends lurking nearby. If we could trace that signal, so could someone else. Better get the box and whatever's in it back to Vesper. She'll know what to do.
Select the station highlighted on the overview.
Elias is correct, Captain. The box may contain the answers we need to discover why those unidentified ships attacked the cloning facility, and why one was spying on this mining site.
So we need to press the align button. So we head towards the station. Because they're going to fleet warp us to the station.
I don't want you out there alone. I'll send some of my best pilots back with you. Safety in numbers and all that.
Wisely stated, Elias. Well-armed company will be most welcome.
I do what I can. If someone went to the trouble of protecting whatever's in that box, it must be something valuable. And I bet whoever sent that scout ship will be real salty that we got our hands on it. Stay sharp, Captain.
Let's dock at the station. I'm certain Vesper is more than eager to see what we've found.
Look.
Welcome back, Captain. Elias tells me you've brought a gift.
Next.
Indeed we have, Miss Calatrix. And this gift comes wrapped in several layers of complex encryption.
I'll pass that box along to our expert hackers. If they can't crack it open, no one can. Thank you for finding it. Air is once again in your debt. Elias also informs me that you're carrying a fair amount of ore. We can take that off your hands in exchange for some ISK. Mind if I take a look?
Open the inventory.
Captain, open your ship's cargo hold. So, in order to sell the ore, you must first transfer it from the cargo hold to your item hangar.
Oh, which is that one? In it goes.
Select the ore to see what you can do with it.
Sell the item.
In this instance, we want to sell it to Miss Calatrix.
Sell. Immediately.
Nearly done.
That's a nice haul you've got there. I've transferred the ISK to your wallet. I think you'll find I've been more than generous.
In your wallet, you can view the total balance of ISK in your possession.
Next.
Your recent market transactions will show you how much ISK you acquired. The highlighted entry shows how much money you received from Air in exchange for the ore.
Next.
The wallet offers a wealth of information. It provides, whenever an item is sold in New Eden, a tax is applied to that sale. The market entry displays your most recent transaction tax.
There's a way of getting that tax down. Again, I'll explain that later.
Once you've finished gazing at your newfound riches, close your wallet and inventory. It's time we turned our attention to a more pressing issue. The mysterious box we discovered at the mining site.
Captain, I trust you'll keep quiet about the wrecked scout ship.
We
So
got
long
some
as
money.
whoever was spying on us hasn't realized we found it, Air will have the upper hand.
Next.
As good as they are, it'll take some time for my team to hack through the encryptions on the box. You might as well use this time to explore what New Eden has to offer. Have you checked out the agency yet? It's the best way to find things to do.
Which is this one? Press the agency.
Miss Calatrix is right, Captain. In the agency, you'll be able to peruse a variety of activities, many of which will help you grow as a capsuleer.
Next.
If mining tickled your fancy, as the saying goes, you might be interested in viewing the agency's dedicated resource harvesting section. As you can see, there are a variety of options available to you. If you enjoyed your time mining with Elias, you might find asteroid belts and or anomalies worthy of pursuit.
Got agent missing.
Elias spoke highly of your knack for mining, almost as highly as Balin did of your prowess in combat. It's clear you've got potential, Captain. I can put you in touch with a few people who can help you grow that potential into something great. You can find them in the agency, under Career Agents.
Select career agent.
I suggest you take a moment to familiarize yourself with what each career agent has to offer. They specialize in various forms of combat, industry, and exploration. Missions provided by career agents offer a variety of rewards, including new skills, ships, modules, and money in the form of ISK, making them both lucrative and educational.
Next.
No matter what path you choose, you will find a career agent who can help you walk it. You can even explore multiple paths if you wish. Once you've chosen an agent, set your destination.
Okay, there's different ways of doing this. You can start, honestly, there is some people suggest a certain way to start. I just start initially with industrial, then go to, where are we? Not soldier or forcer, enforcer, and then explorer, and then finally soldier of fortune. Industrial entrepreneur, 3 jumps away. They're all 3 jumps away. So when we get to the station, they'll all be there. So maybe start, I don't know. What one shall we start? Not so much the explorer. Let's start with the soldier of fortune. So we hit set destination.
Now let's close the agency. There is one last question I would like to...
Our investigation is still in the early stages, but I have 2 theories. The attack may have been motivated by simple greed. Air has no shortage of competitors. Some would kill to acquire our groundbreaking technology, literally. A more worrying possibility is that someone is trying to stop us from pursuing our research. While Air takes pride in disrupting the corporate tech scene, there are those who think we push the limits of innovation too far. The technology suppression laws in New Eden are draconian, if you ask me. Here's hoping this mystery box has the answers we need. Once my team has cracked it open, I'll be in touch.
Continue.
Much appreciated, Miss Calatrix. I await any and all updates with bated breath. Metaphorically speaking, of course.
I don't breathe.
Captain, when you're ready, we can undock and begin the next phase of our journey. I do wonder how you'll die next. I suppose that is what ancient philosophers called morbid curiosity.
And hopefully I don't die again. Okay, now we can undock. Shall we undock? And so far we've earned a little bit of money. As you can see, we've
Now
got
that no one is actively trying to kill us,
609k.
I will teach you how to navigate in space. The primary mode of interstellar travel through New Eden is via stargates. We will proceed to our destination through these stargates. First, select the destination I've highlighted in your overview.
Which is that one there in yellow. They're always in yellow, so you click on it.
Stargates are also called jump gates because of the way ships seem to jump between distant locations. Now, initiate jumping to your destination.
So which is that one there, and that will jump us straight through the gate. So you always highlight where you want to go to, which is highlighted, which is in yellow, and then hit jump.
After that rousing introduction to New Eden, it's nice to be in space without the threat of imminent peril. Though this is New Eden, peril often approaches when you least expect it.
Cool. And we will jump straight through. We will go to 0 on the gate. If you didn't use jump, if you went to just warp to, you would be 10 kilometers, between 10 and 15 kilometers from the gate. But by using the jump option, you are right on the gate, so you jump straight away. And it shows us we've got 3 jumps to go.
Initiate jump sequence.
So do it again. You don't need to
I don't mean
click
to
on that
unsettle
again.
you, Captain. You've already proven yourself capable in battle. I'm certain you can handle whatever New Eden throws your way. And if you cannot, at least you are immortal. You can be reborn into a new clone body to try again. I believe this is what humans call optimism.
Continue jumping to your destination. So once you've clicked that once, you only ever have to click this a time, so you can have the mouse button on there all the time if you want to do it quickly. And so when we get past this gate, jump straight away. And then get your mouse over here
Initiate jump sequence.
and do it again.
According to archaeological findings, New Eden was first settled by humans over 15,000 years ago. Life must have been very difficult for those early settlers. Carbon-based life forms are stunningly fragile. With the right pressure, a human's vertebrae will snap like a twig.
I think the tutorial is quite good. It really is basic, but it's still quite good. And then the last one will be going to the station, which should be this one.
Time to
There we go.
land, Captain. Initiate docking sequence.
There we go, which is that? Dock. And that should be the tutorial over and done with. And all the chat windows should become available. And this is the start area.
Skill training completed.
Oh, it's cool. That train's
To
so quick.
contact a career agent, you must first access the agency.
So access that one.
Well remembered, Captain. I knew you would be quick to learn. Now don't be shy. Begin a conversation with an agent. I'm sure they will love you. And if they don't, they will simply have to tolerate you.
That's so cool. Right, we won't do that just yet. She won't go away until we've finished it. So what we've done, we've got through more or less the tutorial. Once we start the conversation with these agents which are in this station, so if we click on agents, there they are, look, they're all available to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got the career industrialist, the career explorer, soldier of fortune, enforcer, and industrious, well, let's make that a bit bigger, producer and entrepreneur. So it's worth doing all of them. Now, to explain what these are, why is that? Why isn't it training? Did it train them all? Oh, that's a bit funny. Let's get you out of the way for a minute. You see, skill catalogue will show us what skills we've got. You see the Amiga ones are not available? Let's go my skills. Oh, Gelenti Frigateur, we've got there 2 hours. Gelenti Hauler. You see the Hauler above level 1 is Amiga, so we can't train it. Gelenti Frigate, we need that in training, so put that. That's completed, that one, so let's get rid of that. That's the air one. Are you sure you want to untrack the skill plan? Yes. We've got Gelenti Frigate training. Mining Frigate, we might as well get that up there. And Spaceship Command, we can only get to level 4. You can't get to level 5. I think level 5, let's put that in there as well. Yeah, level 5, you see, is Amiga. So you can't train into that. Armour, hull upgrades, not bad. Repair systems, 7 hours, let's do that one. Get as much training to start with as possible. So that's 7 hours, put that there. So I'm doing their own. You can get some free skills by using the air program. But at the moment, we'll leave that as it is. So that's the training side done for now. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we? Not shield, navigation. I'm looking for, I can't remember where they are now. Have we got any drone skills? Yeah, we've got small drone skills, starting 1 hour. Let's do that one. So I need to have that drone skill. That's the shortest one. Okay, to start with. Now to get the tax down, I'm looking for, I can't remember where it was. Is it under social? Let's have a look. Don't think it's under social. Why can't we get that? No matching skill current period. That's why. Well, I probably have to buy the skill. No, it's not there. Well, is it trade? Oh, it's under trade. Accounting. Oh, come on. You can't get accounting. Accounting puts down your tax when you buy stuff and sell stuff. But you can't have it as, I didn't know that. Can't have accounting, so there's a lot you can't have here. Marketing you can have. Trade you can have. Anyway, that's 56 minutes in, so I'm not going to carry on with this part. We'll carry on from here. But I'll explain these first. 2 unclaimed rewards, they're daily rewards, okay? So each time you log in, you click on that. It's going to give us some money, it's going to give us 10,000, so you claim it. And they'll give us a skill, for the next one will be the skill book, which we'll get tomorrow. So after downtime tomorrow. And so also on here, you get air program, claim all, so that's the more money we've got. So we'll close that down. No, I know, we'll do that in the next video. Claim the money. So just claim all that money, so we've got a load of money there. Claim that. Done. What's this one? New offer. Alright, destroy a bundle plus 1 month Amiga. Ready to fly, ship 1 month Amiga 100 flex and more. So that's 14 quid for that, but we're not, this is a free one, so I'm not buying anything. Not yet anyway. Anyway, I'm not going to start a conversation in this video. Hopefully this will still be there when I start off on the next one. So I hope you enjoyed that bit, guys. So I'm going to try and explain as much as I can as I go along. But that's the tutorial finished, so to a degree, because this is now a tutorial on how to fly the frigates and train in the industrial and in combat ships. And we get some free ships from these people. So it's well worth doing all of these. Anyway, like I said before, about Steam, if you want to download the game, don't use Steam. I got to iterate this because of the fact, if you do start ending up liking the game and want to go to Amiga for a month or 3 months or whatever, because they do it in 1 month stints and 3 month stints and 12 months and 2 years, but obviously it costs real money. At this stage, it costs nearly 2.5 billion to get Plex within the game, so it'll be a while yet before we earn that amount of money. Anyway, guys, I thank you so much if you got this far, and I hope you liked it, and if you did, give us a tick on that like box, and I'll catch you in the next one.